He looks like it's working. Perfect. Now it doesn't really matter who tries to seize me for what I do. Granted, it's just probably rare to even see it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty small by streamer standards. But hey, that's just how it is. I'm actually kind of nervous because I don't know what people would try to think of the new one that I made. Well, not that I made, but that I have, sorry. Alright. Just get this over with. Let me see which. There you are. Well, hard click, then no. Before you ask, it's not that. It's a beanbag. Granted, it doesn't seem like much just yet. But I mean, it looks nice for now. Let me see. There we go. Now you're actually able to see part of it. Including a hand, a jacket, and my legs. But hey, that's just how it is. It doesn't really matter. But it's just how it is. What am I even saying? I'm not even good for communicating, am I? I'm just like... What is it? I'm at a loss for words in general because... I can't say it. Well, screw it. 3, 2, 1. There we go. That's the entire thing. Honestly, I love it. Okay, that's all I want to say. I genuinely love the design. Just kind of fits more towards the crochet side of me. No, it actually goes more towards it rather than going to the other side. But as you can actually see some of the details that I have for it, there's a little crochet hook behind my ear, and 2 in the pocket as well in my jacket. And then as well with the obvious main thing is that I have a coffee cup in my left hand. Which honestly kind of fits well with what I do, since I am left-handed. Most of the things that I do are always with my left hand instead of my right. Plus I'm the only one currently in my family that I know of that is left-handed. Also, it was pretty hard to even try to get this to actually show up with a green screen because I actually did not know that I could adjust it. Like, you could tell there's a lot of green on this, and I honestly still love it. The main issue was for me is that I did not know I was able to actually adjust the green screen itself for the PNG. And I'm surprised about it, really. No, but before you ask, this is not how big it's gonna be for every time I try to stream. It's gonna be a bit smaller than that. Let me see how far. Like, say about right about here should be fine enough. Makes sense. Honestly, it's there's like so many words I want to try to describe it, but I don't know. I don't know how I want to describe it. It's just amazing, really. Hey, that's the brakes. I honestly want to properly explain how I feel about it, but I'm not sure. I'm just not sure how I want to try to describe how I feel for the new PNG because it's just with one word, it's amazing. And well, where is it? Let me see. Yeah, there goes my phone off again. Should really put it on silent when I have it on my desk here. Let me see. I can't do it from here, can I? Jeez. How do I do it? I know that people do it on here as well. Forget it. Now let's probably throw a bot instead, but let me see if I could try to pull it up. Actually, yeah, why not? I'll see what I can do first. No, just forget it, forget it, forget it. I'm already getting way too distracted by this because I still can't really describe how I feel. Well, now that that's out of the way in general for the PNG itself, may as well start with the reintroduction, huh? Let me just get this ready. There we go. And straight to the other side. There we go. Even the mouse is showing like right by my hair, huh? Let me see, what else could I do real quick? Just adjusting a few things here. It's kind of hard to even try to do it, that is. Well, screw it. First things first. Who am I exactly? Well, if it ain't that obvious. Hi, I'm SoldierMcBlast. And since I believe it's mainly a mouthful, you can just call me SoldierMcBlast, just Blast, or you could call me by my real name being Brandon. I don't really care how you decide to call me. However fits you, it's gonna be fine. I don't know how I should try to properly do this, but hey, here I am. Hey Betsy, how are you? Welcome in. Anyways, as you'd see, it's a new PNG that I have, finally. And I can't really try to describe it either. I already said multiple times, I don't know how to describe it properly on how I feel. I just got my new fridge and I'm gonna go get new groceries. Hopefully, oh wait. Oh, that's not good for the fridge. Oh no, I really hope you're able to get everything sorted out. Also, thanks for the compliment. I really appreciated it. The art style really appealed to me when I saw the artist. But I'll get to it when I get to it. Well, continue real quick. So right now, the main languages that I know are mainly English and Spanish. And usually you might hear me speak between the both. Mainly in English because I know that nearly everyone speaks English, but Spanish, it'll probably definitely mostly be insults. Or probably because of fear from a specific thing which I'll get to. Hell yeah for the beanbag and hell yeah for bilingual. Matter of fact, I first spoke Spanish when I was growing up. And then like around first or like between kindergarten or first grade, I properly learned how to speak English, and that's honestly perfect for me. Granted, it was like way too early, or kinda late depending on how it goes. I still was able to manage to go through today. One thing that I try to keep note of for almost anyone is that I'm really introverted in person, but online I'm way more expressive depending on how you try to meet me. Granted, I rarely do show expressions while I'm trying to stream here. Who knows how it goes, because I've already shown a lot of emotions when I was mainly doing Monster Hunter. And so, that goes straight into my interests. Oh wait, I forgot one thing. So, there's one thing I forgot about it. What is it? Yeah, expressions are pretty hard to do, as I've seen from your channel, Betsy. But just me trying to actually show emotions through just my voice, besides the PNG itself, it's still hard for me. But I can still understand from your perspective as well. Where was I? Oh yeah. The reason behind my username, that's what I forgot. Back then, when I was still playing the PlayStation 3 edition of Minecraft, I was mainly fooling around with TNT. It kinda explains the blast part. The part for the soldier part though, let's just say I've been watching Team Fortress 2 videos at the time as well. The Codmaster, no, I wouldn't be that. If I were, that would have made me extremely sweaty at everything. Alright, I'll just get to with the interests now. I have several, but I'll just narrow it down to just like a few. The main thing obviously is crochet. I've already done like several things with it. I've been exploring different patterns. The main thing that I do the most out of everything, smelly scarves, which granted, I know it's summer, I know it's spring, but eventually I will learn to make other things like a hat. But right now I am currently working on a few bookmarks, which honestly kinda turned out pretty good in my opinion, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, probably with that same skill as well, I kinda want to, I don't know, maybe try to sell the things that I make from it, which I do want plan to do in the future, but the thing is I don't know how much it should be for the things that I make, because it is handmade in general, but I feel like it would probably be like scamming people out of it from the price that I set. Because I already thought that for the scarves that I make would probably be like $10 in general, which honestly doesn't sound that bad. And then for the bookmarks, probably like $1 each. It's maybe because that's more like a novelty from what I make it. And well, after testing them out myself, I've already seen that it actually does raise the pages by several amount, like a severe amount, sorry, if it's like on a hardcover book. Soft covers are easy to do, or are easier for the bookmarks, but everything else I'm not really sure. So that's probably gonna be one thing I want to do in the future, but who knows. One thing that I usually do most of the time in real life is maybe try to cycle as much as I can. Unfortunately, since I'm planning to take the driver's test pretty soon for me, that groove's kinda lost and my legs already lost a lot of strength. Back when I first started college 3 years ago. Yes, it's been that long, I don't know why. Okay, it's mainly because that I was kind of pretty indecisive for the path that I wanted to take, but it's because there's like multiple things I wanted to try to go for. But ever since 3 years ago I started cycling, my legs pretty much got a lot of strength. But as of recently, since like I think either November or October, that strength is gone from my legs. And so I hope that I'll eventually gain it back during summer if I have the chance. But who knows, really? Trading card games as well were part of my life. Back over in middle school, I was actually first playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In general, since one of my friends at the time back there, his name is Gregory, and he was the one who taught me how to play. And thanks to him, I still know how to play, but thanks to most of the new metas that they have in the games for Yu-Gi-Oh! I rarely play it, and just in general focus on crochet or other things. But then later on, like about last year, I started to play Magic the Gathering with another friend of mine who used to live in the same town as me but moved over to one that I lived to before. But I'm guessing he lived in it before as well, but he was the one who later taught me how to play Magic the Gathering, and I'm still on a starter deck. I don't have like a meta like deck, which somehow I was actually able to use and beat him. Sometimes with the games I get pretty emotional at the moves that I try to do, but that just really depends on how I properly play the cards. Then video games of almost any kind as well. Granted, right now it's mainly Monster Hunter right now, mainly because that I've already been on a groove ever since I've started back in January of this year. That was like way when I was pretty much sick, and then right now I just decided to start Monster Hunter Wilds. Granted, it's mainly because that I've already seen some of the several trailers of the game, and I've already seen 4 monsters that I'm excited for it. in the game itself. But it kind of depends on how the games are, since there's like a lot of games that I'm pretty interested in. Right now, I'm pretty much interested in two that really caught my eye, being Motor Slice and Dead as Disco. One's mainly climbed up a tower, no, megastructure. The other one, you just beat enemies to the beat of the music. And honestly, for the second one being Dead as Disco, it's mainly because that I saw a video on the game. It's pretty funny. And then the dislikes. This is just a short, very tiny compiled list of the things that I don't really enjoy doing or seeing. It eventually builds up because of some certain things that have happened. So, let's get started, shall we? First off, I have several as well. First off, besides that, specific dating sims. There's only like one or two that I wish I have never seen before. And I'm not sure if they're gonna plan on watching this. Oh, I'd rather not say much, Betsy, but it's mainly because of another friend of mine who decided to drag me into 5 to 6 hours of constant watching of the same game. But one of them, thanks a lot to them, which I wish I had gotten some on Sieges eventually back then, was known as A Date with Death. There's one thing. That's one of them. And that's thanks to them. I won't say anything else. Plus, there's like 2 little notes. I'm not sure if you've noticed it yet, Betsy, but there's 2. There are 2 obvious ones right now. You're already seeing the tiny one right there. The next one is a pickle with legs. No, this is not a joke. There is a monster named Devil Joe. And that thing scares me. Devil Joe is more or less known as the Devourer of Worlds according to the games. The first time I've ever encountered it was in Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, when I was doing a separate hunt for a different monster that I loved. You do not have to distract me with that, Betsy. No, but really, I'm not joking. But basically, long story short, he can eat anything. He can potentially one-shot you if you do not have the right armor. He can also swallow you whole. Somehow. Oh, and apparently he can also eat his tail, which I have never seen that happen. At all. Let me see, what was the next one again? I forgot. Oh yeah. So there's something about that. You see, when I first got my gaming PC back in January, or when I built it, that is, I thought, hey, why not try Rivals? And then my other friend, which I probably didn't mention yet, she was stalking me on trying to make me play with her. I just wanted to play on my own to practice. And then later I did tell my friend George, Good shout out to him because he was the reason about this. He actually trained me properly on how to play, and I'm honestly glad about that. But the main reason that specifically Scarlet Witch from Marvel Rivals is on there, it's because of him. He told me that for her, when you play Scarlet Witch, she's the only one that literally goes after Hulk, which I used to play as a lot in the past. And honestly, he was right. I saw how bad it was to even play with him or against her, but I was still able to manage to properly play Marvel Rivals because of him. Right now, from him, I've already got like about 100 hours playing with him. And then the last thing, which is kind of personal to know since I did mention my interest in crochet, is messing up on a project. It really happens a lot in general. Like, there's usually a stitch that I do wrong in the project itself that I later noticed that a side is too wide or if it's like too short. And then I'm like almost 10 rows ahead from where I started and I just noticed it. I just have to undo all of that progress that I have done from it up to see where I can try to fix that point exactly. Since I don't know how it's supposed to try to or how am I supposed to fix it, because I've already tried like multiple times on how to do it before to fix the stitching on it, and no matter what, it always ends up with it being screwed up. Even now, I'm still considered like an amateur for crochet. I still see like many mistakes that I try to do. Like the very first coaster that I did with yarn didn't turn out as perfect as I thought. But now I've still improved from that. Or I'm slowly trying to improve it. Well, I guess I'll show the next part of it, since I'm not sure if anyone has seen the old PNGs. The first two that I've gotten here are on right there. Let me also adjust this real quick, give me 1 second. There we go. So those two are also because of what I enjoyed from the art style, really. Like, there's so many art styles that I find interesting that I'm not sure what to pick eventually from it. And so these are the very first ones I had from, I believe it was from Picker that I got these two. And honestly, they served me well. I genuinely liked them. I don't know how to put it honestly, because there's like so many, like I said, I can't really express how I feel about it. I usually just try to sound it out as best as I can, but that's just how it is. These were the first two that I have gotten in the past because it was over a year ago since I've had them. And I thought maybe this year I should get a refresh instead. And so I did. And the new ones are the ones currently seen right here. And then over to the right as well. I was kind of wondering on what I should go for it. And honestly, just the art style from the artist has been the best that I've seen so far. And I've And I gotta agree, that's how I have to agree for it. It's been one of the best that I've seen so far. I'll get to the credits at the end for the artists as well though. So I'm sorry if it takes like a while for me to get there. Yeah, I forgot about that as well. They're both they were both different obviously, but the art styles were very nice in my opinion. And now, two main points. One of the reasons that I did try to start streaming is maybe because that I felt bored. Since most of the time I've mainly spent doing stuff from college, and after that trying to look out for a job, and I still needed something to fill in the gap between that and the job search. It is also because that I'm, like I did mention earlier, I am an introverted person and rarely show my personality to anyone. Depending in general how I tend to stream would be between me being calm and collective, or very local, loud, and raging. Again, it kind of depends on the game. But that's how it is. It's a good way to get some socialization without the exhaustion of all causes. Honestly, I can see that, but even though I am like an introverted person, I still was able to manage like making a few friends here and there. Granted, it's maybe because from being seatmates with other people in class, and then later getting introduced to other people that are their friends. That's honestly still good to do for what they do. You meet one and then you meet multiple. And then for a job search, yeah, I'm not even getting any luck. I'll be honest, I have to agree, the economy right now for the jobs is not good. Almost everything literally has no opening. I even got desperate just to apply at McDonald's, and even Ronald McDonald did not have an opening. And I thought they were gonna be like the most open ones. Like, I've kind of also considered applying over to like a school district job, since I've seen that there are some openings. Like the local school district that's here in my town, which honestly not bad of a choice to do eventually. But I just have to see more if there's anything like outside of my town, since, or like I said, I'm still trying to prepare that in the future. Eventually kind of want to try to move out as well somewhere. But it just really depends, you know. And then currently, these are some of the goals I have for the future. Right now, I'm already going to be graduating in college, hopefully by this summer. And honestly, I'll be happy for that. The main reason why it's summer instead is mainly because that, well, it's because one of the credits that I had didn't actually count towards the degree, because it was a support class. And honestly, really on my part, to be honest, but I didn't see the fine letter that it said that it was supposed to be, or that it can't be transferred, which honestly, again, it's my fault for not seeing that. But so hopefully with the summer semester coming up right now, like say 2nd or 3rd week of June, I should hopefully be able to graduate by the end of July. That would be perfect for me to do. As for streaming or content creation, first things first on here for Twitch. Kind of hope that I'm able to get to affiliate someday. Granted, it's not really gonna be like something eventually, or like a good choice right now. But if I don't find a good job or something, I might just have to stick on streaming, which honestly, again, is not a good choice to do. I would rather like properly work at somewhere rather than just play games or chat in general, because this is not much of a good choice for me. Right, one of the other things, hopefully, is to probably make some random compilations of clips of VODs that I've uploaded, because right now it's just mainly, like I said, mainly Monster Hunter right now, and there's like several potential clips that I could get from them, or just like make a summary of the entire game into one video, which would make sense as well. And then the last one as well, just 20 subs on YouTube. It's not much, but it's still like a goal I want to get someday. But who knows? Because again, the growth is gonna be a while to get there. Yeah, it ain't much, but it's honest work. And now, obviously the last thing, the credits. First things first, the original models that I have used were, or PNGs I mean, sorry, were from Moses Waffles. I hope that I said that right, because I keep on saying it either right or wrong, I'm not sure. But I've actually got the first two like back over on their Pick Group site, which honestly, I've really enjoyed their art style. And well, that's how I got the first ones ever since like last year. And then the most recent one right now being from Kikivoid. And honestly, I love it. I've already I already told her that I absolutely love the design they decided to do for it. And honestly, oh, that reminds me, I just seen her say that she was live right now. Yeah, she is. To be honest, I might probably rate her after, let's see, after Minecraft maybe, or... Hey, how's it going? I kinda wanted to do this, like, way earlier when I actually revealed it over on Twitch. So, maybe because that I'm still focusing on my degree for college. As of right now, it is currently the 15th of July, and I am set to graduate by this summer as the video said. I want to mainly still thank Kikiroid like a whole lot for actually doing the model here. I wanted it to reflect one of my hobbies that I really enjoyed, as well as how I usually look sometimes during the winter. And honestly, I still can't thank them enough for how much it's just adorable, okay? I really love it. Even though I kinda stammered that I kinda claimed it earlier as mine, but I didn't draw it. It was all of her work. I was very well, I'm just happy. I can't really express a lot because I'm not that well at expressing my feelings. So yeah, again, I want to try to thank Kikiroid the most that I can. If anyone wants to, please go and support her. She usually live streams on Twitch and uploads videos to her own channel, also on YouTube. Give them a follow and subscribe to them as well. They deserve all the love, and I really hope that they do fine. Again, thanks for watching this, and I hope everything goes well for anyone. Goodbye.